Hi, today I'm going to take you through how to buy your cryptocurrencies without having to pay any of the transaction fees. Now, when I first bought my first Bitcoin, I did so using my Coinbase account. I thought I'd be a little bit clever and without having to pay 3% via a debit or credit card, what I thought I'd do is transfer via my bank account. Now, I'm based in the UK and Coinbase are based over in Estonia, so I got hit with a £25 charge from my bank for sending money internationally, which hurt a little bit considering I was only buying £100 worth of Bitcoin in the first place. So I was really happy to come along across this little tip, which I thought I'd go through with you today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using an app called Revolut, which is available for people in the EU at the moment or have been a resident in the EU, and they're going to be rolling that out worldwide as well. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to exchange that money into euros, which I can do so commission free using the Revolut app, which is really handy. So once I've done that, I'm then going to credit my Coinbase account with euros. I'm then going to buy my cryptocurrency, and then I'm going to export that out to my chosen wallet. So I hope you find this useful, and I'll take you through those steps now. So the first thing we need to do is open up our Revolut account. So in here at the moment, obviously you can see I've got £12 balance at the moment. But what I need to do is top up or add money. So you can do that in various ways: card, bank transfer, auto top up, or Apple Pay. I'm going to be selecting Apple Pay here today. So if you then put in the amount, so in here I'm going to type in £500 and then go to pay. Obviously you've got fingerprint technology in here, which is really good. But if you then select the card you'd like to pay with, and again, authorize that using your Touch ID, and that payment will now go through and process for me. And it then gives me that confirmation as well. So if I now just press on to done, so you can see the amount is now showing up in here that I've credited my account. But what I actually need to do is now transfer this into euros. So what I'm going to do now is if I click onto exchange, and it does a live exchange for me here. So I'm going to be exchanging £500 here today, which will give me a euro conversion of 560 euros in here. And if I then press onto exchange, it'll automatically exchange that for me with absolutely zero fees. That's really good. And then you should then see that it's then going to be appearing in my Euro wallet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to choose to transfer. I'm going to transfer to a company. Obviously you can see here that I've already set up it, but if I go to a business and then click on continue, and then I have the option to which currency I'd like to use. So at the moment it's GBP. I'm obviously going to be using euros, but there's loads of different currencies in here as well. So I'm just going to type in euros. And then I'm going to press on to continue. And you can add the account details in here as well. So this is where you would put in the Coinbase details into this section here. What I'm going to do is just take us to our Coinbase account and go to accounts. And if I then go to my Euro wallet, I can then choose to deposit. So if I click onto deposit here, it'll then give me this unique reference number. So this is my reference number. It's really important that you have obviously a copy of this or you've written it down. This is basically almost like a transaction ID. So I'm just going to tick the box to say, yep, I have copied that. And then if I go to continue, obviously I'm putting that reference number, and then I'm putting the amount of euros that I'd like to deposit, which is going to be $560. Just confirming that my name matches the bank account, and then click on to continue. Now here is where you have all of the recipient bank details in here as well. So you can go through and copy that and then send that into Revolut. You can see here as well that the bank country with Coinbase is actually Estonia, and I believe that blockchain is Denmark. So it's just really important, obviously, that you make sure that you put all of the details in correctly in here. So I'm just going back to my Revolut app now. So here's where you put in all the account details. Like I said, I already set it up. So just going through, putting in that reference number in there. So obviously just make sure that it's exactly correct in here. Just double check everything on here really. Okay, and then all I'm doing is confirming this. So it gives me a little bit of added security in here. So just ensuring that you're confirming that amount. So entering in a 6-digit code as confirmation. And then it then tells me that my transfer to Coinbase is on its way. That's really good. Now you can see that my balance is obviously showing up as pretty much zero now that I've sent that across to Coinbase. So they now take us back to Coinbase, and in here I'm just going to say the fact that I've sent the funds. So if I could just click onto that. Okay, and it's then telling me that it's then verifying my deposit. And it says it here that it will take up to 2 business days. Now, I actually did this on a Sunday afternoon, and it cleared the following day by midday. So, you know, sometimes it can be a little bit quicker. You can see in here, this is obviously showing up in my Euro wallet in Coinbase now. If I now just take us through to GDAX. So obviously GDAX, for those who don't know, it's actually linked with Coinbase, so it's pretty quick. If I go to just deposit here, you can see in here that I can deposit using my Coinbase account. And if I type in the amount of euros in here and then click on to deposit funds, it will then deposit that. And because, like I say, because they are linked, it happens like almost instantaneous. So you can see that it's now showing in my balance straight away there. So in here, obviously, you know, it's kind of more of like a trading site. So you can buy and sell on GDAX. And you can also buy Bitcoin, you can buy Ethereum or Litecoin in here as well. So you've got those 3 different options there. You can see that you can obviously purchase those in euros as well, which is what we're doing at the moment. So obviously at the top here, you've got your selling orders, then you've got your buying orders. You've also got like a price chart where you can select, you know, different time periods here. I'm choosing 15 minutes. So you've got different candles buying and selling within those 15-minute periods here as well. Okay, so if I just go to buy and then go to limit, in here is where I can type in the amount of Bitcoin that I'd like to purchase. And then I can put my limit price in here as well. So in here I'm choosing 0.05 and for 850. And then if I go to place buy order, what happened then is it will then show in open orders. You can also see in that bottom section there of the green numbers there, you can see that my buy order is there. So just waiting for someone to fulfill that. So I'm just going to put in another one in here as well. And I'm going to do 4840 this time, I think. And then put in the amount of Bitcoin that I'd like to buy. Obviously at the bottom there you can see the euro conversion as well. And then go to place buy order. Okay, so those will just stay in there now until obviously someone matches those, so you can view those in there as well. Now, like I said, you can also purchase Litecoin or Ethereum. If I just click onto Litecoin for the moment and go to limit, if I then type in the amounts and go to place buy order, that'll then show in my open orders as well in here. So you can see that that amount is in there as well, just waiting for someone to match that. And again, the process would be exactly the same for Ethereum in terms of purchase. So obviously you can check the buying orders and you can obviously say the limit and the amount that you would like to purchase at. If I now go to accounts, if I now go in here, we can now see in the filter, you can see the amounts in here as well. Now I left this kind of running overnight and they were then obviously bought, and you can also see Ethereum in here as well. If I now go to accounts, you can obviously see in here the amounts that are available in here. Obviously these are the cryptocurrencies that I've purchased, and it's my Euro account. So if I now go to withdraw, so you can withdraw these amounts obviously, you know, if you click onto the top here and then click onto Bitcoin, that's what I'm going to be withdrawing at the moment. So you can see the balance in there as well. And if I click onto withdraw, you can withdraw into your Coinbase account and you can withdraw into, you know, another chosen wallet. So I'm going to be withdrawing to my Exodus wallet. So if I put in the amount, and then just put in max in there as well. So I'm putting all of my Bitcoin across there, and you can see it's the exact amount as well that I purchased. And if I go to withdraw,
that will then withdraw that exact amount. So obviously there's no fees in here at all, as you can see, which is pretty good. If I now go to Ethereum, you can obviously see in there my balance. And if I go to withdraw, put in my Ethereum address in here as well. Click onto max, again, it's that exact amount. Go to paste. And there's two-factor authentication in here as well, so you can have, added that added level in here as well. And go to withdraw. That's now withdrawn also. So what I'm going to do now is take us through to our Exodus wallet. So you can see that amount has gone through, so it's pending at the moment. And then if I go to my Bitcoin wallet and just refresh that, you'll then be able to view that amount as well.
So that's how you buy your Bitcoin without any commission fees. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, then please feel free to put them into the comments and I'll be more than happy to help with anything that you need. If you haven't already hit subscribe, then please do so to see more of these kind of videos. What I'll also do is put the whole process into the summary of this video as well. If you don't already have a Coinbase account, then I'll put a link in there as well, and at the same time you'll get $10 worth of free Bitcoin. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks, and I'll see you soon.